Hey guys, 7 WWE Rocks here. Thanks for joining me on Saturday Night's Kickout, episode 18. I wanted to get it's pretty early in the day, so yes, of course, it's not night, not even Saturday. I wanted to do it though, so I've been switching off Saturdays and Sundays every few weeks. But Survivor Series is coming up. It's like 3 hours away, so I wanted to get this video out before it started. Just talk about everything leading up to Survivor Series and TNA and Lucha Underground and such, like I always do every week. But before we get into Raw, we're going to talk about Sting. He is set to debut at Survivor Series. Yes, he is rumored. I'm not going to confirm anything because, honestly, I don't believe anything until I see it happening. But not only is Sting set to debut, Randy Orton is supposed to. Roman Reigns is even said to return. Maybe Brock Lesnar, freaking the Boogeyman, Hornswoggle, Jesus Christ is supposed to come back. No, just kidding. But yeah, apparently Randy Orton and Roman Reigns are supposed to return, but Sting it's pretty likely how people are wording it, reports are wording it. They're saying, yeah, it's going to happen. So that's going to play a big factor in the main event, I'm sure, if it is something huge. It's going to get all those people that subscribe to the network for free wanting to subscribe again if, Sting popped up. But we'll see what happens. Should be a really good night of Survivor Series. I'm really looking forward to it, honestly. I feel like this is a pay-per-view a lot of people weren't looking forward to, but then days leading up to it, people were like, oh man, I really want to see Survivor Series. So that's always exciting to see fans, excited for a pay-per-view. Unlike the last few WWE pay-per-views, it seems like people are more excited than they were for the last few. Moving on, we're going to go right into Raw. I'm going to try and get this quick. I don't want to waste too much of your guys' time. We had Ziggler versus Luke Harper for the Intercontinental Championship. I talked a little about it. Basically, it was a really good match. I enjoyed it. And Luke Harper did win the Intercontinental Championship. I was pretty surprised on that. I honestly did not think it was going to happen. I thought, disqualification or something. But yes, Luke Harper is the Intercontinental Champion. It was basically setting up the authorities, like, throughout the night, authorities' reign on Raw. But besides the main event, of course, I'll get into that later. But Luke Harper, set the standards at the top right away for Team Authority, beat Ziggler. I'm really surprised he won singles gold before. I honestly thought Bray Wyatt was going to win the WWE Championship a few times. But good for Luke Harper. I really do see him being a world title contender, probably late next year, because I just think he's so great in the ring. He's a big guy. He's agile, and I just think he could easily – with his mic skills, I think he's not going to be a Bray, I don't think, with mic skills, but I think he's going to be his own person, own Luke Harper, so I'm really excited about that. Moving on, we had Big E join the New Day faction. We've seen Xavier Woods, we've seen Kofi Kingston do these dancey, musical-type gimmicks coming out. Just promos, nothing live, nothing like in the ring. Big E joined, and he's kind of like the preacher, I guess. He talks in a real, southern preacher accent, so that's good. I'm glad that all these guys are getting pushes. I know a lot of people are saying, the WWE's racist. They're just throwing 3 random African Americans together. But I'm not going to get into that. I'm just going to say I'm excited that these guys are going to get pushed because I feel like this really is their stepping stone. These guys are going to get some mic time, and which I think they all deserve. We know they have the talent. We know Kofi's good. Xavier's good as well. I think Big E, he's a big powerhouse. But this gives them the mic skills and gets to show, like, basically let them talk, let them, go. So I'm excited for this new group. I don't know what it is. Are they like a musical group? I don't know. But moving on. Ambrose blindsides Bray Wyatt. Ambrose, I'm pretty excited for the match. I think it could be good. I don't think it's going to be just one, whoever wins, that's it. It's over. The feud's done. I think it's because the feud's going to go on for a while. But this feud's kind of disappointed me. We've had Bray was talking in the ring, and Ambrose came out behind him and blindsided him. So it showed Ambrose is playing mind games on himself. So that was cool to see. But I kind of thought more was going to come out of this from the get-go. But who knows? I feel like this feud's going to go for a while. So maybe it just blows me away after this. But we'll see what happens. I made a prediction already, and I'm going to stick with my predictions. But I feel like something different. I'll get into it when I start going over it at the end of the show, Survivor Series. But after that, the main event, I did go to sleep before the main event even started. I was just too tired and, frankly, too bored, so I just went to bed. But after when I was in school looking up what happened on Twitter, I saw Eric Rowan join Team Cena in a really big freaking surprise. I thought it was a big surprise. I think no one saw that coming, and it was cool to see. And he went right after Luke Harper, so we know now Luke Harper and Eric Rowan definitely on different sides. They're fine with fighting each other now. So I'm excited to see how that happens at Survivor Series. Maybe we'll have a stare down between the two. Who knows? But I'm excited to see what happens. Who knows? Maybe even like Eric Rowan will eliminate Luke Harper, or Luke Harper will eliminate Eric Rowan. But what I really want to talk about, because I've already talked about Eric Rowan joining, I made a video about it. But Cesaro, he did like troll the fans, I guess. He came out acting like he was going to be on Team Cena, then went to Team Authority. Now, I think they dropped the ball on that one. Like, in all honesty, I think they could have had the biggest face turn with. I think they've screwed up with Cesaro a lot. After he won the Battle Royal at WrestleMania, the Andre the Giant Battle Royal, I thought, he's face. Let's do this. He's going to be freaking awesome. And then he became a Paul Heyman guy. And I was like, okay, Paul Heyman's been a heel manager and a face manager at the same time. Well, not a face manager, but he's been manager of a face and a heel at the same time. So I thought, okay, maybe he's still face. Nope. Cesaro was heel still. I just feel like they have so many opportunities to make him face with the giant swing and, all the uppercuts and stuff. He has a face moveset, I think. Like, I know that sounds weird, but he has a moveset that really is for a face. So I think they've dropped the ball on him a lot. I think if they turn him face, it would be huge. Maybe they have something in mind that would just totally blow us away, but we'll see where that goes. A little disappointed. But, yeah, moving on. We saw Kevin Owens. His name was not even said during the promo. His promo finally debuted. Really excited. I talked about it the day of the promo. I didn't even know if the promo was going to air that day that I made that video, but it did. And he's basically they're tagging him as the reckoning of the day of reckoning when he debuts. That will be the day of reckoning. So I think he's coming in big, and he is going to freaking just create utter NXT, I think. I think the main event, Neville and Zayn, maybe he comes out, just beats the crap out of both of them. I know everyone wants them to beat up Zayn or join Zayn. It's well, maybe he just beats up everybody. He's his own man. He goes right for the NXT Championship and, boom, sets his career off. I think he's going to have a great career in WWE. I think he knows what he's doing. I think he's smart about it, that he knows that, yeah, I've already, conquered the independent wrestling scene. It's time for me to go WWE, learn their stuff, and then conquer it their way. So I think he's really smart. We haven't seen really, and I think it's going to be really exciting. And I love seeing that promo on NXT. Sami Zayn basically do this great promo with Neville saying if he wants more and more shot, and Neville did grant it. He said, yes, it's happening. Regal came out and said, yes, it's going to happen at the December 11th pay-per-view, NXT R Evolution. So freaking awesome. Really glad. It's kind of sad it's been a repeat, I feel like. But I feel like that match, they're going to pull out everything out of their moveset. So that's going to be cool. But it's basically, so Zayn said if he loses, he's done. He quits. And Neville basically kind of threw this in his face, kind of said like a really rude thing, I guess. The fans took it well. But Neville said he didn't want to be the one to end his career. So it's kind of funny how Neville's still his friend, but he's playing it off kind of as a heel. He's basically said to him, I know I'm going to beat you, so I don't want to end your career. It's kind of like the Shawn Michaels Ric Flair thing. And Zayn said basically if he doesn't care if it's in the contract. And I think that is a clue that maybe he does lose. Maybe Steen screws him or something like that, or Steen helps Neville, and Zayn's like, nah, screw that. I'm freaking coming back, and I'm, like, destroying you. Maybe that happens because I feel like it's not in the contract. I don't know, man. I mean, NXT, maybe when leading up, they'll put it in the contract, but I feel like him wording it saying, I don't care if it's in the contract. So he's saying he's going to quit no matter what, so they don't even have to put in the contract. So I'm thinking maybe Zayn does lose, and something pisses him off so much that he's like, nah, I'm not leaving. I'm fighting you. So that's just a little, I don't know, just something I had in mind that I think they could use if they went with Zayn losing. They could always pull that around. We'll see what happens. Just an idea I had. But moving on, we're going to switch over to Impact Wrestling TNA. And I'm going to start it off with, because of them going with Destination America, their news station, they're leaving Spike. No more TNA Impact Wrestling episodes will air until 2015. No more new episodes. Yes, they'll have some best of 2014 starting December 3rd. They will. and it's just going to be highlights of 2014 as episodes. Honestly, I don't want to watch that. So, yeah, until January 2015, you were going to get no new episodes of TNA Impact, so no new episodes at all on Spike. So I'm very surprised about that. But well, not surprised. I'm just kind of sad about that. I feel like now Wednesdays is just gonna be Lucha Underground. But excuse me. Moving on, we're gonna start with the Impact episode. Gail Kim versus Taryn Terrell versus Havoc in a really good knockouts match. Like it's the knockouts easily are better than Divas. I won't even argue that. Everyone's saying every knockout match is better than the Divas. Yes, it is. I'm totally behind that. I could care less. But it was a great match till the finish. TNA. No offense, they suck at finishes for title matches. We had Bobby Roode beat Lashley in a quick roll-up on this big match that was hyped up. He wanted a quick roll. Once again, Taryn Terrell, when Havoc's off to the side, Havoc has been creating havoc on the TNA Knockouts division for months, maybe not months, maybe a few weeks. But she's just destroyed everyone. She broke her arm 3 different times. But she's off to the side. Taryn Terrell literally quick roll-ups. Gail Kim gets the win. And I'm just like, you create havoc as such a monster, and she's not even involved in the freaking finish. And I don't get what's the point of putting the title on Taryn Terrell. She's really good. She's gotten a lot better since coming back from having birth. But I didn't think there was a point to that. I think they should have kept it on Havoc, then built up Taryn Terrell as I'm going to win the title for the first time ever in my career and beat Havoc. I think that's what they should have done. Too many quick roll-ups, I think, with their big matches. But I'm not going to complain too much about it. After that, we had Roode issue a challenge to Bobby Lashley, saying he issues him a challenge. He's going to fight him for the world title. Honestly, I'm going to be totally honest with you guys. The Bullet Club, yes, AJ Styles' Bullet Club with the Young Bucks, with Jeff Jarrett, AJ Styles again, Carl Anderson, Doc, all them. They were doing a Q&A during TNA, and I had most of my attention to that. I had TNA in the background, but I wasn't really paying attention. I was more focused on a Q&A. And I'm sorry if anyone of you are disappointed thinking, wow, Daniel, you're going to do a Q&A rather than I don't know. Q&A was awesome. It was Bullet Club. So, but yeah, basically, I think Bobby Roode issued him a challenge last year. I wouldn't be surprised. I have a few matches I would think is going to air on the first episode of TNA on Destination America. I'll save the others for later, but I'm thinking Bobby Roode versus Bobby Lashley happens on the first episode. Without a lot of pay-per-views, I feel like they have to make Impacts a lot better, just the regular episodes. So the first one ever, I think main eventing should be Bobby Roode versus Bobby Lashley. What you guys think? And yeah, I definitely would want to see that. Moving on, EC3, he cut Rockstar Spud's hair, and basically he beat up. He was talking crap to Rockstar Spud, and Rockstar Spud, everyone thought, no, Rockstar Spud's not going to do anything. He's not going to hit EC3. And Rockstar Spud even looked like that. He was like, I'm not going to hit you in the face. And he was like, I'm going to hit you in the balls. And then just kicked him in the balls, punched him in the face, kept punching. And a lot of people in the comment section for that video says EC3 no-sold the kick to the nuts. I guess he did. I was watching the video. He got kicked, got a few punches, then just totally kicked the crap out of Spud. So, yeah, EC3 just kicked the crap out of Spud. Him and Tyrus, a.k.a. Brodus Clay, they beat down Spud, and he cut his hair. Just a little part of it. But, that's like a slap in the face to people's hair. And Rockstar Spud has some majestic hair. So, I don't know where they're leading with this. I honestly don't see Rockstar Spud beating EC3 in a one-on-one match. I just don't see them taking months and months of EC3's winning streak and then just ruining it with Rockstar Spud quick roll-up. I don't know. I think they're saving somebody for it, but we'll see. Maybe, who knows? Maybe he even beats Joe's record for the streak in TNA, winning streak. I don't know. But EC3 is freaking gold, I think. I think he's a great character. Would I want to see him beat Samoa Joe's record? Probably not, but we'll see what happens. After that, we had Bram versus Dreamer, Tommy Dreamer, in a hardcore match. I think that's what they called it. It was just Extreme Rules, whatever. And it was brutal. It was really good, though, and I really enjoyed it. I don't think Magnus should have gotten involved. I thought that was kind of crap. But Magnus got involved, beat up Tommy Dreamer. Then Al Snow popped up because I don't even know. He was crashing the party. Al Snow comes out, beats up Magnus, runs them off, so it's just Dreamer and Bram again. And I was thinking they're gonna have Dreamer win. I just think that would be so stupid. It's like, put over the young talent. Don't have Dreamer beat Bram. I mean, no one's gonna take Bram seriously after that. But no, Bram did get the win, and he used Dreamer's DDT to get the win. I'm not really behind Bram. I just feel like he's only got the hardcore matches. I seriously just want to see a regular match with him. I love hardcore matches. I think he's their go-to guy. Sorry, I got text. I think they're, for hardcore matches, yeah, bring it. He is good as a hardcore guy. And but I just feel like, he needs some regular matches. Like, don't just keep him doing hardcore. So I want to see a regular match if he can pull off a regular match. Like, I just feel like, that he shouldn't just be doing hardcore matches, because then when he does a regular match, are we just going to be bored? We're like, oh, this sucks. He doesn't have a boring match. That's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. And, yeah, so the last main event of TNA on Spike was a X Division Championship. Rightfully so, the X Division Championship match. That definitely should have been the main event. It was Loki versus DJZ, or Zima Ion versus Manic versus Tigre Uno. My friend told me it went like 5 or 8 minutes. I don't know. The TNA, I think, does so quick matches. They're always so short. And they're good. Like, the X Division matches are good. But I mean, when the X Division started, basically got TNA on the map, they didn't have short matches. They had long ones. I mean, it was like every pay-per-view or every big event had a long X Division match. So I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if they just, some of the guys, they just do too many spots. They just can't go a long match. I don't know. I think it should go a 20-minute main event. But it was like 5 to 8. But Loki got the win. He won the X, which was awesome to see. Really glad, really good, really awesome to see. I'm expecting when Samoa Joe does come back, they have a feud. That'd be cool. But I honestly don't know if Loki's even signed like a full-time contract with TNA. I honestly thought it was only the New York tapings, but I guess they maybe gave him an extension and stuff. But yeah, awesome to see that. Awesome that Loki's the champion. And after that, we had MVP attack Kurt Angle. So basically, I wasn't really watching it. MVP attacked Kurt Angle. I know Kurt Angle can do moves, like he punched him and stuff, like his knee is held up. So I'm kind of hoping for the first episode on Destination America in 2015, I think it should be MVP versus Kurt Angle. I think that'd be awesome to see. Rude and Lashley need the main event, and then Angle versus MVP should maybe start off the show or something. But they could really hype it up, put it on Twitter and stuff for the first episode, and go into the first episode. So yeah, but MVP attacked him. Kenny King helped, and then like Bobby Lashley came out and beat up somebody, I forget. But Rude came out, and I don't know. It was a whole. It was just setting up Rude and Lashley again for the third time. So, but yeah, moving on to TNA Underground. I'm not gonna go really into it. Once again, I didn't pay attention because I was working. I was doing other things. I had it in the background. What I did see, Lucha Underground seems like it's doing a really good job of high spots, great talent. So on Wednesdays, if you even have the El Rey Network, go check it out on your TV provider. If you have the El Rey Network and you just want to watch some 1 hour of fast, wrestling, just quick matches, nothing, no drama on it. I think it's very different. The camera angles and how they do backstage segments like a movie and stuff, I think is awesome. So if you want to just get a little change, get something going, people are saying it's the best wrestling on TV right now. I wouldn't go that far, but yeah, if you want to watch from 7 Central to 8, then yeah, definitely check it out on Wednesdays. But we're going to do a Survivor Series preview. Just going to talk about the matches one last time. Dean Ambrose versus Bray Wyatt. I picked Bray Wyatt, but I think it's going to go as like a double disqualification, a count out or something. I don't think it's going to be a clear winner, but I'm going to stick with my Bray Wyatt pick like I did on my predictions video. Really cool finish for that. I just thought about it. I thought about in the shower. That's how great I am. Not really, but so how like Ambrose does the rebound clothesline where he goes through the ropes, bounces back, and clotheslines him. I think it'd be really cool if somehow they were able to have him bounce up, and when he bounces back, Bray catches him and his sister Abigail. I think that'd be really cool to see. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about that. Just a little idea I had. But yeah, excited for that match. I feel like there's not going to be a clear winner. The Divas, Nikki, I think is gonna win. They're total divas. Survivor Series. I mean, who cares? I bet that match goes 5-8 minutes, 5 to 8 minutes. I bet the eliminations are so quick. It's not even funny. I think it's just going to be each girl hitting their finisher, getting the pin, hitting finisher, getting the pin. The tag team match I think is going to be really good. It's a 4-way tag match, so I think it's probably going to open the show. Sorry, I keep getting texts, but yeah, I feel like it's going to be just tag team 4-way and really exciting to start off the show. Hopefully Miz and Mizdow get the championship. I kind of want them to be honest. And then we have the Survivor Series, Team Cena versus Team Authority. Now, I see Randy Orton, maybe, like, let's say Big Show gets hurt, like, the Authority attacks Big Show and he's not cleared or something, or some guy, who's the other guy? Not Sheamus. I don't want Ziggler to be taken out of that. I don't know. Probably Big Show's the only guy I'd care if he got taken out. Maybe Randy Orton fills in as a wild card. Maybe Cena's like, 5, you know what, let's just go out there and fight. Somebody needs a tag, everyone's down, you know, they're going for a tag, and the announcer's like, he doesn't have anybody, you know, he doesn't have any teammates. Randy Orton comes out, gets a tag, RKOs, walks out like a boss. But yeah, I think Randy Orton's gonna have something to do with the main event, maybe even Sting. Who knows? Maybe Authority, maybe the ref gets knocked out, Triple H brings in chairs, he's about to pedigree John Cena. Or about the pedigree Ryback, and then Sting comes from the rafters. How cool would that be? But yeah, just little thoughts I had. But Survivor Series preview. Sorry, it was really short, but I just want to talk a little more about the matches. Matchup that to go with. I was gonna go with the X Division Championship match, but it didn't go long. I could have gone with Ziggler versus Harper, but I'm gonna go with Bram versus Dreamer. That was a really good hardcore match, really fun. I think Bram's good at the hardcore matches. I just want to see more out of him. But yeah, Bram versus Dreamer, match of the week, hardcore match. If you missed it, be sure to check it out. They did some really cool spots. But then we have the kick-out segment talking about all the positives in wrestling. Basically, in wrestling, it's really hard now in today's era by wrestling. And I think Eric Rowan joining Team Cena was something no one saw. If you saw that coming, my freaking hat off to you. But that was a big surprise. Like, I think the announcers, Michael Cole, actually did a good job announcing it. He was really shocked. The fake close-up on Luke Harper as he was shocked, that was cool to see. Really thought. Then you got Survivor Series. That's going to be good. I really do think it's going to be good because it's for the free subscribers. They're going to make it. They're going to want to make it good. So these subscribers keep signing back up. So. Yeah, so I think Survivor Series is going to be really good. I mean, TNA, yes, it was the final episode, but it was good. It had a great X Division Championship match. Lucha Underground is hot right now. I mean, it's really good. So, I mean, wrestling's really good at the, not mainstream wrestling, but Lucha Underground, PWG, Ring of Honor. Y'all got that stuff to look forward to. And Jim Ross being the announcer for Wrestle Kingdom 9 will be sweet. I think that's going to make the pay-per-view so much better. Can't wait for it in January. I really want to get it. Hopefully I can, but Jim Ross announcing a freaking wrestling event. I mean, what could get any better? But yeah, so I'm really excited. So I got, Survivor Series, Walking Dead, and I have my PWG DVDs to watch. So I'm going to do all that tonight. So it's going to be a really, really good night. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Follow me on Twitter at 7WWERocks. I will be tweeting all during Survivor Series tonight. You can count on that. And Survivor Series, I almost said Subscriber Series. Enjoy Survivor Series tonight, guys. I really hope it's great, and I hope some big surprises, some great matches happen. So thanks for watching. Enjoy the event, and as always, have a nice day. Thank you, guys.